Yeah. It's my observation that we're playing this thing called the blame game. Who's right, who's wrong, and who has the right to do the killing? Who has the right to engage in warfare for the good of a country, the good of a land, or the good of a people? The blame game is what I see happening here. And to quote a song, I believe it's artist Edwin Starr has a song that says, "War, what is good for? Absolutely nothing." And I don't see what the good is in war, but I'm not even going to talk on a biblical standpoint in regards to the Middle East. I'm just talking about on a humanitarian level. We have Israel not sending aid and food and resources to a region where members of a terrorist group dwell or reside or are in. We have another group on the other side who's saying that for 15 years plus, Israel has been occupying territory and land there. It's my opinion and my observation that there seems to be a double standard here when we were just in a, or we're still in the midst of a crisis with Ukraine and Russia. And in this war with Ukraine and Russia, America and plenty other allies have said that Russia is a place that is, or a nation, a country, a leader who has now occupied space and land in the Ukrainian territory that they want to control. And for that occupation, allies have joined side with Ukraine. And it seems to be a double standard in my observation, because if in fact Israel has been occupying land in another area in the Gaza for a number of years now, past a decade plus, and yet aid is going to the occupiers. I know it seems so ironic to me as I watch this thing play out in real life in front of my eyes, and I'm saying this is not even TV anymore. This is straight up something that you can't make up. It happens in the news. And when we're talking about murder in the streets, killing in the streets, hate crimes happening, Muslims getting ran down by vehicles, and various culture cultures getting targeted because of how they dress or where they're from, and we see the repercussions of that. And then yet when it comes to war, we have countries and allies that are saying you have the right to exact punishment. And I don't even know how you exact punishment, because it's not like you're going to have the same number of casualties. Get up this morning and hear breaking news of a hospital being bombed and body parts here and there. And all I'm saying is this is red blood that's being spilled, regardless of where you side with. And yet we're still taking sides instead of the side of humanity. What are we doing, people? People are dying. And maybe if we're so desensitized to the deaths, or so traumatized that therefore we look to vengeance and we look to retaliations to satisfy our need for justice or retribution, then I think we're in a terrible place, or we're in a bad place when we're trying to set examples and trying to tell a society right and wrong, especially when it comes to moral conduct. So these are some of my observations tonight. Excuse me. These are some of my observations for the Wednesday walk on.